Cold sweat, racing heart, eyes wide open yet blind. Trapped. The air, thick and heavy, clung to me like a shroud. A chilling whisper grazed my ear, sending shivers down my spine. This wasn't a dream. This was a nightmare, and I was caught in its sticky web. Every instinct screamed at me to wake up, to break free from this terrifying reality. But something held me captive, an unseen force that stifled my every attempt to escape. Fear, sharp and cold, pierced through me, a constant reminder of my helplessness. This wasn't just a bad dream, this was a fight for my very existence. A voice, raspy and ancient, echoed through the darkness. It spoke of a way out, a chance to break free from this horrifying nightmare. 2 tasks, it rasped, 2 trials to reclaim my freedom. The first, conquer the depths of 3 horrifying game levels, each more terrifying than the last. The second, consume 3 monstrous meals, a breakfast, lunch and dinner concocted from the nightmares themselves. A glimmer of hope, yet a mountain of dread. The voice lowered to a menacing growl, outlining the price of failure. Failure to complete a level, to swallow even a single monstrous bite, meant becoming a prisoner of this nightmare, forever. Worse, I would transform, my humanity devoured by the darkness, becoming one of the very monsters that haunted this hellscape. My essence would fuel this nightmare, my screams echoing for eternity. The ground solidified beneath my feet, transforming into the cold, unforgiving stone of a graveyard. Headstones loomed, casting long, eerie shadows in the pale moonlight. The air grew colder, thick with the scent of decay, and the sound of whispers carried on the wind. This was the first level, the graveyard shift. The objective, survive until dawn, evading the clutches of the restless spirits that roamed the graveyard. Each rustle of leaves, each creak of a branch, sent shivers down my spine, my heart pounding against my ribs like a captive bird. Section 5. A feast for fiends, a trial for humans. As the first rays of dawn pierced the darkness, a grotesque picnic basket materialized before me. Inside, breakfast awaited, a pulsating heart, still warm, dripping with a viscous black fluid. The smell alone was enough to churn my stomach, the sight even more so. But the alternative, becoming a prisoner of this nightmare, fueled a primal urge to survive. Holding my breath, I took the first bite, the taste a horrifying blend of decay and despair. Section 6, Level 2, The Whispering Walls. The graveyard dissolved, replaced by a dilapidated asylum, its walls scratched with chilling messages and stained with what looked like blood. The air buzzed with an unseen energy, a sense of madness that clung to the shadows. This was the Whispering Walls, the second level. The objective, navigate the labyrinthine halls, evading the tormented souls that prowled within, their sanity lost within these walls. Each corner I turned, each door I cautiously opened, brought me face to face with the horrors that lurked within. Section 7. The second course. A ghastly gourmet's delight. A cold, metallic tray materialized, laden with my lunch, a plate piled high with what looked like charred flesh, crawling with glistening insects. The sight sent waves of nausea through me, my stomach churning at the thought of consuming this grotesque meal. The air hummed with a low, buzzing sound, the flies on the meat buzzing with an almost gleeful hunger. But the memory of the voice's warning, the terror of becoming one of them, spurred me on. I forced myself to eat, each bite a battle against my gag reflex. Section 8. The final level, Escape from Reality's Grip. The asylum crumbled away, revealing a twisted funhouse, mirrors reflecting distorted versions of myself, the air filled with a cacophony of screams and maniacal laughter. The final level, Escape from Reality's Grip, awaited. The objective, find the exit, the single door that led back to reality, hidden somewhere within this labyrinth of madness. Each step I took was fraught with uncertainty, the ground seeming to shift beneath my feet, the air thick with a sense of impending doom. Section 9. The last bite, freedom's price. Finally, the exit in sight. A table appeared, set with a single dish, a skull, its empty socket staring back at me, filled with a swirling concoction that shimmered with an unnatural light. This was the final test, the last bite. The smell was intoxicating, a mixture of sweet and putrid, promising freedom and threatening eternal damnation. With a deep breath and a silent prayer, I brought the skull to my lips, the taste both repulsive and strangely alluring. Section 10. Awake or asleep, the choice is yours. A blinding light, a gasp. Was I awake? Had I survived the nightmare? Or was this just another layer of this hellscape? Before me lay a treasure chest, overflowing with riches beyond my wildest dreams. But the real prize? Freedom. The nightmare had offered a choice: succumb to fear and be consumed, or confront it and claim victory. The choice is yours. Will you cower in the shadows of your nightmares, or will you rise, conquer your fears and claim your freedom? The answer, my friend, lies within you.